so funny.
So I'm not even entirely sure where the first match will go. I mean, I think it's pretty reasonable to assume that it's not going to go to Sonic's stage, Green Hill Zone. I don't think it's going to go there. Yeah. So they narrow down into the 3. With the 3 characters, I don't think Battlefield will be on the table. So I'm going to guess PS2. But it could be Smashville.
That Drew dude, please report to the TO desk.
I think they'll lean toward PS2.
PS2 makes a little bit more sense with Dusty's Marth, I think.
Ooh.
Smashville, I was wrong.
We're wrong.
So this is in, winner of this gets in the top 8 winners, or excuse me, top 8 losers. Nice little button check.
It's always weird when you think it's a button check, then you like turn around for a second, you start hearing hits, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Have I been duped?
Now, did you enter singles today?
So funny story. I got added to the venue fee and registration by Dylan, because he's super nice. He took care of me, and then I completely forgot to register for singles. And then I remember like a week out, I was like, I'm not gonna plus shops because I know how annoying it is to deal with that stuff last minute, and I dealt with that with Olympus and stuff. So yeah, I'm not that guy. I will get my friendlies in, maybe some money matches, and we'll go from there. Apollo doing a good job avoiding Dusty, and then doing a good job comboing Dotcom.
Yeah. Oh, Dusty ate that Gordo.
Yeah, and right now, Red Team is taking a lot of damage. They're both pretty much at kill percent, depending on where they are on stage. While Green Team, yeah, Kunai is always a little high, but everyone else is fine. Everything's good.
Yeah, and I think the killing power on Red Team is kind of focused on Olimar for the most part as well. Like, Marth will put you in bad situations, but unless you're someone that has really good control over Marth, he's not going to get kills as consistently as maybe you would want.
Yeah, like you could see Dusty just...
There we go.
There you go. Oh, everybody's dead. Okay.
Except for Olimar.
I think that too.
Everybody's
Let's
dead.
reset. Yeah. No, you can see with Dusty trying to do like double, triple fair and all this stuff, and he's not really doing anything to DDD, so he needed the forward smash to confirm that kill, and you might not get that too often.
Yep.
So,
and
you're right, a lot of it's going to be an Olimar.
Yeah, when you're juggling so much, it takes a lot of time too. So that allows opponents to kind of come in and bust things up, or it allows more time for your partner to get ISO'd as well. So that's kind of one of the downsides about playing Marth potentially. But ToonLink took quite a lot of damage from that white.
And then Dusty's able to get the down air through the platform and take out the stock on Apollo. And then Dusty's
Double
also able to
dip.
He's able to read the situation and get the spike on Kunai.
So this will disrupt Marth's recovery. I would have liked to see Apollo fair off the ledge. It wasn't like he was over 100%. So slow get up wouldn't have harmed things too much. It's kind of letting Dusty get back to the ledge with the community. There's the back air. Whoa, he died at the very end of that. I thought he was going to live.
We're evened up on stock count. And honestly, if Dusty doesn't get those two crazy down airs, you know, this would have been a little bit more in Green Team's favor, but they're still really in this. It's just percentage points separating them now. Oh, great setup, but he hits the Wallaby instead.
He obliterated that. Looks like Dotcom has a lot of purples right now. This is a very favorable lineup for him.
He doesn't have, there's no real bad Pikmin, but he doesn't have any bad things going on. He's got two purple, obviously crazy amount of damage. You got the blue would increase grab range, and I guess knockback would be the word for it. And then also the yellow, which is going to speed up his aerials. So
this is a very ideal collection, which he lost, you know, when he lost that stock.
Yep.
He has a nice red in his lineup, though. Unfortunately, none of them flowered yet. He still needs a little bit more time for that. Wow, Kunai power shielding that blue Pikmin. State of the match, it looks like Dusty's ability to recover and keep his stocks for a while is really keeping Red Team into the hunt there. Green Team, ooh, F-throw up smash. Green Team's getting on in percent. It's getting a little dangerous. Uh-oh.
I knew Apollo was going to go for that for the kill on Dusty, but you got to be careful in these situations. You're adding damage to your teammate who really doesn't have damage to give up.
No.
It's going to be a 1v2. Both have really high percent. Dusty might just start swinging for forward smashes if he gets the opportunity here.
Thought he was potentially able to get the tip. Nice delay.
Oh, they both went for the grab at the same time, so there's no punish off Apollo's. You see them weaving in and out. They don't want to get caught by that.
Oh,
that's an input, yep.
So this matchup is normally not the greatest for Marth. Ooh,
yeah,
but that high
at
percent
140%, yeah, it could really mess things up.
So that was a nice contested match.
Yeah, it's a good
Dotcom Dusty takes the first one though.
Hey Chibo, Dusty took game 1 with Dotcom. In case you were, you know, in case you didn't miss it, you know, in case you weren't around. I know you were.
Right into game 2.
Chibo's like, I can't watch this from the screen. I gotta yell.
So I like this pick. I think both of the characters here need a little bit more space. Kunai and Apollo. Plus,
it is interesting seeing Norfolk get some play too.
Yeah. This was actually legal for a very long time for us in doubles too. I like what it brings into doubles, honestly.
I'm for it, dude. I don't really mind.
Yeah.
Norfair is fine. It's not as bad as some of the other stages.
Okay, so DDD getting juggled. Looks like Dusty has pretty solid control over the situation. Dotcom sitting at 42%, so he's pretty well. Okay. It's a good thing that Kunai jumped that blue Pikmin. He was probably going to die to the back row there. Nice F tilt. So he has another.
Dotcom has 2 blue Pikmin?
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah, 2 blue Pikmin. They lost one right there. And we want to put emphasis on the blue ones too, because it's like, you will get throw kills.
Yeah.
It's an exponential increase in what you're doing.
Yeah. He killed DDD with the flower, or the bloomed red Pikmin. So I'm pretty sure that most people might not know that there's increased knockback in the traits for each Pikmin once they've lived long enough to kind of bloom.
That you could just kind of tell by looking at the top of their heads.
Yeah. It's a little difficult with everything else. One of the changes that I was very happy to see, that I was kind of sad wasn't in Smash 4, is the fact that Olimar's antenna will light up with the color of the Pikmin that he currently has.
Yeah, that definitely helps when you're playing Olimar to know what's going on. And then the bloom is a big difference too, because you'll see the vibrant like colors of the flower rather than a green little, you know, sapling.
Nice using a lot of jump there.
Dusty just finds a way to thread the needle with these down airs.
Yeah. Ooh.
Speaking of down air.
So it's still pretty even for the most part, I would say. Dusty, I think, in comparison to the last game, is kind of taking control of the set so far, though. His movement looks like it's improved since we saw him on the stream before. He looks a lot more comfortable. Oh.
Again, the opportunity's there. Apollo fishing for that back, the reverse hitbox of that forward air, or that kind of end around.
Kunai, unfortunately, not quite able to get the true sweet spot. He got a strong hit, but not the strongest hit.
If Apollo gets a grab here on Marth, he should be able to get a kill with back throw,
yeah.
Depending on DI.
The situation's still not looking terrible for Green Team.
No, absolutely not.
Especially since Kunai was doing work on Olimar. Quick 85%.
I think it really just comes down to Apollo holding the stock, because he's taking a lot of damage right now, but he can still hold it for a while.
Kunai's still living for a while. Hopefully he gets back to make sure that his partner can get back to the stage, but unfortunately he wasn't able to do that. So now Apollo has to make sure that ToonLink doesn't die before one of
You see what Apollo just did? AGT to go backwards and then down smash. He covered so much of the stage with that. Super tech and cool.
So this is very contested end. Olimar dies. So
1v2, but Kunai is at a really dangerous percent. You had mentioned before, this isn't the most favorable of matchups for Marth.
DDD is sitting at 12%, which means he's going to be able to cross cancel quite a lot of things from Marth coming up. He's going to have to space very well. And with ToonLink holding a bomb, that's going to be very difficult. There we go.
All right.
Nice comeback from Green Team.
And there's one up. They're going to have to deal with the cut with the counter pick, though.
So I actually didn't think that the larger space, the larger stage space, was a detriment to Dusty and his Marth. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like PS2 come out. It seemed like he was able to dance around Apollo for the most part. He just had trouble killing him, which is pretty
PS2 got banned.
Yep. So this puts it in an interesting spot. I wouldn't go back to Delfino's. Fountain. Ooh, I don't know if I feel like that. Olimar gets really good pulls on the stage too. Oh my god, DDD eating 40% in the first 7 seconds. 63. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like this.
Well, remember, it's their counter pick. So it's not good for Green Team, but that's what happens when you lose the first game. You get dealt the counter pick.
Nice back air.
Reconversion.
Yeah, very good. Ooh, he tried to preempt him coming to the ledge. Alright, looks like Kunai got comfortable again. Okay. Air dodge not quite able to help him out there.
Oh, Dusty, that's going to take a stock. It might even take 2 depending on what happens with Dotcom here. He's able to recover on stage though because Dusty gets back as soon as possible.
Dusty hitting a lot of these down airs.
I think that has to be the focus for Green Team. Because like now they've cut the lead down to 1 stock. If you're a Green Team, you have to be like, okay, Apollo, you're going to have to work Marth along the edges and try to get a gimp on him and take a stock that way because it's they're climbing back, but it's at the rate of which they're doing it that might not work.
Yeah. It looks like Dusty is definitely looking like the MVP of this set so far. Ooh, that was a good preempt on the jump.
And now you're even at stocks, but the damage is obviously in the favor of Red Team.
Dotcom's still in a dangerous position. Oh, yep, at the purple back air. Good save.
Yeah, Dusty's been all over things, man.
Ooh. Oh no. That's a very dirty tech trap. Okay, that was good. Dusty probably shouldn't be back from here. Yeah,
he isn't. Dotcom wasn't able to save him.
Kunai at dangerous positions. Okay.
Oh, he's able to make it back. He avoids the down air. Apollo, get away from that ledge, man.
Uh-oh. Very contested for this last bit. Okay. Nice delay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Dusty was able to get back. I was very worried about that. Back
so he's going to get him off stage.
Oh, no.
Oh, he misses the ledge. That's huge.
Okay, Kunai jump back fair.
Apollo
takes the set.
and Kunai made top 8.
Congratulations. Chibo happy?
No.
Oh, Chibo not happy.
Chibo, no, Philly, bro. Chibo's like, we might not need to have a stream manager tomorrow. Chibo might drive somewhere. Just take a long, hard look at things. He's all right. He's all right. He's pulling it back. He's pulling it back. Honestly, that's so crazy.
Despite Dusty's best effort, I think
Is that it for doubles now? Okay, so doubles is done for now. We're going to switch over to singles.